What's going on, everybody? This is the Mighty Monday Meltdown. You already know happy love day to you and happy love day to you. We going live on YouTube right now at Adonis Johnson, as well as on Facebook at Adonis Johnson. This is the Mighty Monday Meltdown. We will be calling a time out on everything, right? I want to bust it down, break it down. I want to build it out, put it back together, and I want to make sure we don't have no problems in this little area that we're about to address today. I hope you guys are having an amazing day right now. It's such an experience, such a good time right now, right? We here for a good time, not a long time. Don't you play with me. I'm not here to play with you. What I am asking you to do, though, if you can, make it your business to share the feed, right? We have to share the broadcast, you guys. That's just what we have to do, right? When we get bigger, better, and greater, that's the topic. That's the focus, right? When we get bigger, better, and greater, what we're going to be called to do is assist others. So we might as well practice now, right? We might as well get this thing together now, right? I don't really fall off into titles. I'm not the guy for holidays, okay? Or man-made days, whatever day this day is. All I want to tell you is happy new day, happy love day, whatever you want to call your day, but don't call it the day that was here before you got here. You didn't sit down at the table. You didn't make this day up. Come on, y'all. Let's be clear about something. Now, there's a lot of people out here feeling real depressed right now. It's a lot of balloons flying around on Facebook, on Instagram, social media, okay? Everybody seems like love is what it is and love is what you see, and that is not the case right now. What I want to do is take us an alternate route. I want to show you something different. Guess what? Don't judge me. Judge my teacher for not teaching, okay? Now, guess what I'm saying? What am I saying? I'm saying that we was taught wrong. We was taught by people, right? We only can do what we was taught. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Please work with me today. I welcome you. The Invisible Crown Army will be showing up shortly. I'm going to do a recap, right? I'm going to do a recap, and I'm also going to flip the script. I want to make sure I hit different. You got 3 ways you can receive what I'm saying. 1, you can accept what I'm saying, use it, change your focus, change your aim, get something different. That's all that this broadcast is about. It's about you getting something different. When you win, the Invisible Crown Army win. We all win. I Am My Life Coach is an inner concept. I am the creator of I Am My Life Coach. It's a mental health tool that helps you be you. All right. It doesn't matter what's going on in the world. It doesn't matter what somebody else have. It doesn't matter what someone else said. It doesn't matter what somebody think about you. When you recognize I am my life coach, it's a grounding tool. It helps you develop the attitude you need in order so you can create success that's balanced. You want success in every area in your life. And I guarantee you, I never really have to guarantee anything because it's to God be the glory. But I guarantee you, if you begin to understand the I am, the power that's I am, the power that's I am, right? In the beginning, everything was formless, right? Everything was formless. Something had to be created in order for it to become something. It had to be created first. It had to start with an idea. A lot of us, we didn't have the idea. We had an idea, but it wasn't our idea. It was the world idea. I think you should do this. I think I want to do this too. I think you should do this. I think I want to do this too. I see a movie. I want to get married too. I see this here. I want to be involved with someone too. I'm jealous, right? And knowing when you start playing, believe me, some of you be playing and mess around and you done planted the wrong thing. Be careful what you're playing about, okay? Like, man, I wish I had me somebody so I can go. I'm just kidding. No, you ain't. You done planted that seed. And now you're wondering, why am I feeling like this every day around this time? Let me be clear about it. I can tell you very, very, very well why you feel like this. You feel this way is because you never fully took the time out to recognize what you learned, right? There's a model, there's a concept, it's been floating around, right? You learn. Some of you still learning. You learning based off of what you see. Many of us, we done took in things based off of what we see, right? And we have to unlearn that activity. Let me be clear. It's not too late to be what you might have been. Some of you tried love, and believe me, it never gave you what you desired to have. I'm going to prove that today. tonight at this time. This time we are on the battlefield. The battlefield is called life. I will begin to call a time out, right? A time out on things, but I'm not doing that yet. I just want to start all over. I want you to wake your little self up, right? With hello. Hello. Hello, everybody. I hope you woke yourself up today, right? We are in the 90 for 90, right? We started last year, the end of the year, the last 90 days for the first 90 days. For many of us, we know we are under this 90 for 90. And if you on this broadcast, you under it as well. This is a year to be seen. This is the year to be seen. This ain't the year to be seen doing the fool, okay? This ain't the year to still be crying out for what you thought you had and what you thought you lost. Nobody cares about who he with. Nobody cares about who she with. Get up off the page. This is the perfect time to unfollow some of your friends right now. And if you unfollow me, it's been nice. Thank you. I appreciate you. I hope this is your elevation to your new beginnings, right? Come on, y'all. I started this thing by saying, tell yourself hello. Wake yourself up. Hello. Get yourself back on track. Hello. Let's figure out what type of race we want to run. Is this going to be a track, right? A track race that goes around? Because I believe that a lot of you guys, as well as the people I know, they like to compete. They want to put you on a racetrack. They done changed the engine. They done modified their engine. They cheating now. They cheating, right? They got options. Somebody asked me, they said, what do you do when you got several different people that want to be involved with you? I said, I keep looking for bigger, better, greater. You talking about people. I'm talking about God. At the end of the day, they said, no, you know what I mean. No, I don't. You need to figure out what you mean, because at the end of the day, what am I trying to express to you? I will not come on here to talk to you if I can't talk to myself. Now, understand something. You give and it shall be given to you. And if I'm going to give good, then I want to receive good back. But I didn't come on this broadcast to play with any of you, especially when I know I got hitters on here, okay? Some of you at the edge right now, okay? You at the edge, and I am not going to be the one that try to push you, okay? Right? I'm not going to be the one that try to push you, right? The world done already pushed you out. Your family done already pushed you out. Your bank account done already push you out. Your job, things you trying to do, people you thought that was rolling with you, they ain't there. You already on the bricks of going off. But guess what? Who you gonna go off on? The moment you go off, that's the moment they got them cameras out. That's the moment they sitting here trying to record your bad moments. Come on, y'all. They got bad moments of me too, right? Me too out here with bad moments, right? But I learned something. I learned to hold your position. That's what I'm asking you to do. I'm about to get us ready. I'm about to get us charged up. I'm about to get us focused. I'm about to get us on point. Let's be clear. I might forget who I am. I might forget where I am. But one thing is impossible to forget is that I am. That is God. I am more than a conqueror. I'm more able to do whatever, over exceedingly and above than what I used to do. That's what I'm after. I'm after some stuff that I ain't even seen in myself yet. And people will come in and try to misalign you. Put your eyes back on Valentine's Day. No. Forget no Valentine's, okay? Let's be clear about something. I don't care about somebody going to get shot and then one person fall in love and the other person still sitting here like, ooh, we in love, right? That ain't it. I can prove that ain't love. Some of y'all not gonna like this one today. But for others, you're gonna respect this one today. You're gonna respect this one today. Because this one right here, this 2022 one, right? If nothing else, some of you, I understand this is gonna motivate you to go to the gym. You thinking, look, I ain't got time to be partying. Some of you done saved on a funky good time. There's a lot of stuff going on in the air tonight, y'all. Hotels is full right now. Red dresses coming out. Balloons, come on, y'all. Balloons, are you serious? Balloons. If anything, we're going to be on the air balloon, hot air in the air, okay? I'm done with the balloons, right? I done let balloons go for a balloon release, funerals and stuff, and y'all still want to walk around here and bring some balloons all in this house, right? We got better on our mind. Let's go, y'all. Come on, let's go. Everybody that comes into this room, I want to welcome you. Greetings. If you've never been on this broadcast, trust and believe me, you finna get something, a rude awakening and something else. This is a broadcast that's made on Mondays. Why is it on Mondays? Because some of us got it wrong. Some of you still vibing off yesterday church service, and you thinking your church service. I was listening to someone. I said, "Hey, what was going on at the word? What's the word, right? I want to see what the word was." And they gave me that word. And I'm sitting here like, okay. They're like, "Well, you got to learn how to do this and do this." And I'm like, "Okay." After that word, like, who gonna teach you to do this? Like, I got the hang in there, but you don't know what I'm going through. Like, who gonna help me, right? I'm just serious. That's why I recognize that we have it right. Today is the day. Today is the day that we got to motivate ourselves. Today is the day we got to encourage ourselves. Today is the day we got to decide for ourselves. Like, listen, holidays, we can get around to that when we get around to that. Today, we got to realize we got to move out. We got to move everything out the way. We got to break everything back down. We got to strip it down, cut it down, right? We got to put it in its right form. Let's be clear. We got to take it and put it in its right form. What we're going to need is your energy. We're going to need your attention. Put your attention on you today. That's who needs your attention. I hope you got your attention. Hello? Because when we close this thing, it's going to be goodbye. Goodbye. What that mean? Goodbye mean a signing off. But goodbye meaning I'm done with all that, right? And the only one that can trigger your goodbye is you. Y'all don't understand this mental health tool of I Am My Life Coach. Who are you talking to? You talking to yourself. But who been talking to you all this time? Everybody else got more control over you than you. That's why a lot of you, when you hear stuff from other people, you be like, for real? Yeah, I feel the same way. No, if you felt the same way, you would do something about it. You had to hear somebody else in order to trigger your feelings. Why your feelings ain't triggered by you, right? Let's start all over. What's going on, everybody? This is the Mighty Monday Meltdown. My name is Adonis D. Johnson. I'm a transformation coach. I'm the creator of I Am My Life Coach. It's a self-awareness tool. You need to be present. So we need a new perspective. In order to get a new perspective, we're going to have to get rid of the old. But the only way to get rid of the old is to recognize what's your perspective, right? Once again, I might have forgot who I am. I might even forgot where I am. But it's impossible to forget that I am. God created you. You have to go back to the creator. For some of us, we've been looking at everybody else and they responsible. They so responsible for you being irresponsible that you can't even see that you're irresponsible because you're looking like, what I do? What did I do wrong? Right? I mean, this just, I'm gonna find me somebody. You don't need to find nobody. Today, something's gonna find you. And what you're going to do is you're going to find yourself in a better place than you ever been. I would not speak it if I did not know it. Come on, y'all. God is going to speak to you. He's going to tell you what to do, why you need to do it, when you need to do it, and how you need to do it at the appointed time. You just need to get in position and hold your position. I understand some of you playing a dangerous game right now with yourself. You walking a thin line. Do you hear me? Love and hate goes together, okay? You love something, you're going to be hated. It goes together. Some of you're going to have to deal with that other side. That's why I don't try to move you quick on this side. I put you on your weak side. I put you over here and say, listen, y'all, listen. Let's go over here. And let's release ourselves, right? Let's get down, right? Let's get down. What do I mean? I mean, when I say get down, I mean humiliation, humble, right? Humble, right? Let's get down and let's study ourselves. Let's work on ourselves over here. Just work on the craft. I get it. When you go on social media, you see some stuff, it can affect you. It can really mess you up for real, right? But if you got a plan that we do, then we will succeed. I'm here to make sure that happens. God is going to make that happen. Let me get this music on deck. I got to first get us right. I can't go no further. I got to bring in the Invisible Crown Army. Thank you, guys. We on the battlefield. This battlefield is called life. Whose life? This is your life. We ain't got time to be sitting here playing around now. Some of you done had 4 or 5 different Valentines, okay? It ain't working good for you, all right? You done tried the cookie thing. You done tried the cake thing. Some of you want flowers. You going to get flowers when you leave this earth. Do you hear me? Some of you get a flower when you get married and you threw that boy and somebody else caught it. You hear me? And that didn't work out for you. Oh, man, this is a rough one, y'all. But we're going to get this today. We're going to get this today. Let me get myself in position. Let me take this off. I had to run up in here. Let's go. Let's get this thing together. I thank everybody that chooses me. I choose you. And I will choose you over and over and over again because I know that if you can hear my voice, then I know that there's something special about this connection. There's something special about this, and I'm not going to let this break. I'm going to hold out. Let me just get myself adjusted. Okay? Yes, God. What's up? Y'all already know I'm finna get radical up in here. I don't care if nobody judge me. Anybody could judge me right now. You might be booed up. Okay. It's okay though. You could be booed up, but ask God, do you got everything you need to be booed up? No, you don't. You didn't ask for permission to put that red thing on. No. You got the little red lipstick on today. It's conviction time. It's time to cry right now. It's time to cry for what you need. You want to learn what love is. I have a message from my flipping the script that's about to show you something about love today. I told you guys it's an inside job. I told you guys I'm not really with titles, okay? Titles will mess you up so severe, right, that you can't even come from up underneath it because everybody want to be with somebody. You want to be connected with somebody, but not understanding. First off, you got to make sure it's the right body. Second off, you got to make sure you can give to what it is you're requesting. Okay, let me break it down. Let me go deeper. Some of you want the nice car, but you're going to have the funds to fund the nice car. Not just funding the gas, but I'm talking about the repairs. Many of you, let's be clear, you want a guy that's going to do for you, but at some point, do you ever think you're going to have to give up something? In order to get something, you're going to have to either give up something or you're going to have to give something. What are you willing to give that God didn't give, that God gave to you? Come on, y'all. What did God give you? What did God give you? What did God give you? Some of you, ask yourself, how did you learn about God? What did you learn about God at? Silence. Silence your mind. Ain't nobody told you anything about God because they got to first sit you down. They got to walk you through this thing. This has been a walk. And the only one that's been walking been you. Do you hear me? Experience has been your best teacher. And yet you still go chase the what? Preacher. And you trying to figure out what is God telling me to do? It's on you. It's been on you. You on fire. Okay, I ain't talking about that thing on fire. I'm talking about you on fire. Okay? Not fire for the Lord, but fire because you're trying to find the Lord and he's telling you to humble yourself, quiet yourself. So let me quiet myself. What's going on, everybody? This is the Mighty Monday Meltdown. I only look to inspire you as I inspire myself. This is about self-encouragement, self-empowerment. This is about personal development, personal growth. This ain't public. This is really private. I'm going to share what I'm doing with me and hope that our connections can make a connection and somehow something can get altered in your life. I believe if you change one thing, you can change everything. And what am I saying? You change one thing, your bank account change, your family change, everything you have changed, the whole perspective change. Okay, that means everything got to come down, including Valentine's Day. I know this is going to slap some of your wigs off right now, but it's all good. I'm telling you now, it's all good. Okay. God not asking you to sit here and give up anything. He's saying put him in everything. Let's go and let's get what we need. It's time for us to learn. Before I go forward, I got to call a time out here on the battlefield. The battlefield is called what? Life. Whose life? Your life right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to call on the God that calls on me. Yes, I have a relationship. I love my relationship. I love my relationship so much that I can come and share my relationship with some of you and we can be empowered. How that sound? That sounds amazing because for some of us, we are on empty right now. We don't have what it takes to get to the next level. If there is a promised land, if there is a vision, if there is a dream, it's going to take some fuel. And right now, some of us, we riding off fumes right now. What do I mean fumes? You still riding off what your grandmama said. You still riding off what your mama said, what your daddy said, what the pastor said, what somebody else said, everybody said, Valentine said. Hey, guess what? For some people, they praying, I'm so sick of Valentine's Day. You wasn't sick a month ago. You wasn't sick when you was in a relationship. He just broke up with you. Some of you want to go out and buy some cake or something because that's what you're used to. It's about time The trick is on you. You better eat that yourself. I advise you to throw it away, to be honest with you. Anybody counting calories? You ain't got time to be eating no chocolate and no strawberries and no chocolate and no strawberries. Don't you know that leads to diabetes? Ain't no sense of throwing your glucose off right now. God, come on now. I need you, God. We need you right now. Father God, I call on you. I call on you because you called on me. And when I call you called on me, I set up this broadcast just so the angels can come and take their position here on the battlefield. God, we come from a rough place. We come from a dark place. We come from a violent place right now. Some of us, our infrastructure is off. It's leaning. The house is leaning. The school system was leaning. Come on now. The relationships that we saw is leaning, God. And we asking that you come and help us as we demolish this thing, as we tear it down. We tear it down and everybody down with it, God. Yeah. I thank you, God, for what you're doing for us right now. God, there's so many things we should be thanking you for. This day right now has been cursed by somebody I don't even know. Never met them. Little bitty stories we've been hearing since we was childhood behavior. We was childish, and some of us are childish, and it's okay to be childlike. But today, God, we put an end to our childish ways, and we look to you right now. And God, we asking to be made over. We asking for strict power. Come on now. We want love in a different way. We want to know how to love ourselves, love our bank account. We want to know how to manage things, and the only way we can get this done, we got to put our attention on you. You need everything. You left 99 and you went after the one. Today, God, you are telling me to tell them that they got 99% of this thing right, but they missing the one thing that was important. And today, God, I look to turn that attention back on to them so they can operate at 100% right now. They need to know how this thing works. They need to know when this thing works. They need to know why this thing got to work. It do not work without you, God. So we willing to lose the whole 99 and start over. Today, God, we start over for this makeover in you and through you. We need your power. We need your strength right now. Come on, God. I know you can do it. Do it for them like you do it for me right now. You're reviving us right now. You're restoring us, not because we the best, because we was left out, cast out, put out, forgot about. And for some of us, we still looking for love in a holiday card, looking for love in a teddy bear. Come on now. Yay. God, we need the spirit today now. We need more now. We need more. We forget about the things we saw. We close our eyes at this moment now. We close our eyes at this moment and we focus on you, God. We focus on you, God, because our concerns should have only been with you, God. We've been concerned about everything in the world. And guess what, God? We realize today you are the one that gives us everything we need to create the world we desire to live in. And for that right there, we have to give you glory. It goes from glory to glory. It's not about a thank you. It's about your glory. And today we glory in the Creator. Today we glory in the Creator because it's time that we respect the creation. He's creating something in us and through us that the world haven't seen, eyes haven't seen, ears have not heard, but you know the plan that God got for you today. And today he is rebuilding you right now. He's rebuilding you, repositioning you. Come on, y'all. We being restored right now. This is the reformation. Yes, God, motivation and education goes together. You're going to empower yourself like you never empowered yourself before. Yes, you look good on the outside, but this is an inside job today. Yes, God, take your place. Take your place. You rightfully deserve to be on the throne over every area in our life. You said the first shall be last. Well, I guess that's where we got to humble ourselves. I guess that's where we have to humble ourselves because the first is last, and we thought put God first. Some of us, I gotta put God first. You can't put God first. He created you. Ain't that something? You gonna put him first because he decided to let you go first so you can make a mess out this thing? No. What am I doing right now? This is petitioning him. I'm just talking to him right now, y'all. Yes, God, I'm talking to him now, y'all. He's present. Lord, you said the first shall be last and the last shall be first. Go, Lord, take the throne right now. Have your way right now. It needs to get better for us right now. We are at a point right now, God. We are at a point right now. At this point, God, we don't know nothing else to do. We don't want to run around and through no stores, read note cards, trying to illustrate how we feel about somebody that we really don't know, somebody that we really don't care about. I mean, at the end of the day, the best thing we can do is give them you. But to give them you, you got to be inside of us. You're not inside of no Hallmark cart. Love is in the every day, long as we have you. You are our Savior. You're saving us today. You're saving us with healing. You're saving us with understanding. You're giving us wisdom. You're giving us insight. You're showing us an alternate route. You're rebuilding us. You're restoring us. You're repairing us because you're the one who wounded us. And it was all for your name's sake. That's how we're supposed to discover you. We recognize that. We're supposed to discover that God, this has been you all this time, sending us in the wrong direction. So at some point, we can become mature and we can stop this foolishness. So today, God, we stop this thing today. We call this time out today. This is too much, okay? This is too much. Some of us, we've been holding our position. We've been patient. We've been patiently waiting for something bigger, better, and greater. We don't know what we're waiting for, but we know we cannot return back to who we used to be. We cannot go back to who we used to go back to. We cannot participate in things we used to participate. Some of us, we can't even complain. That's part of what we got to give up. We got to be honest for his name's sake. And this is in Jesus Christ's name. Amen. Y'all already know. That's what I like to see. Hello. Some things got to go. Some people got to go. I know this was deep. I tapped into some people basketball time. They watching the game right now. They got the game going and this podcast going. Ain't that something? Too multi-talented. You multitasking. Some people laying out roses right now, preparing their way to go to hell. Okay? They's putting up roses and they're getting the champagne ready. That's how you had kids 10, 15, 20 years ago. And you're still paying for this. If you didn't do what you did back then, you will be where you should be by now. For some of us, y'all better stop playing with me. Okay? Y'all know 87, that little balloon with the little bear in it. Inside, you be looking like, how to get that bear in that balloon? This is going to look so cute. Right? Then we want to upgrade. Try to go get her some nice stuff, and now you to set the bar. The Lord said you can't set no bar when you got these bills. You got to get to the Lord's business. You hear me? This is a transformation, okay? And you're going to need some education on this one. Let me stop that. Let me stop this. What's up, everybody? Y'all already know this the Mighty Monday Meltdown. I already told you guys how this one was going to roll. This one, we was going in today. Let's be clear. We was going in today. I knew some people wouldn't like this. I knew y'all wouldn't like this. We was going in today. Today, guys, listen to me. Don't you worry, okay, about anything. You about to receive everything. I can assure you change is coming. We're not looking for energy to transfer. We're looking for the transformation. It's about to happen for us, right? We're not going to think about it. We're going to think from it. Okay, you have to begin with the end in mind. In my book, I wrote, you begin with the end in mind, right? Well, what does this look like? Let's go with your dreams. Let's go with your vision. Let's go with what you desire to have out of life, right? This is when you close your eyes. You close your eyes, right? And when you heard me speaking, I was speaking some things to you. I was speaking some things into the atmosphere, right? And when I was speaking, I was at the end, making sure that we had everything we need, because ain't no sense of getting to the end, right? I'm going to be honest with you. Let's start over. There's no sense of getting to the end, your X, Y, and Z. And then here come your cousin, your girlfriend, and everybody else trying to come into your life on your victory lap. This is not a racetrack we running. I'm not competing with nobody. Okay? This is a track, though. We can get on the track. A track takes you to a destination. And you can bring people with you. I'll show you how that works too. Right? You can bring people on this track. But some of us, we got to get our life on track. And a lot of this stuff that's going on in life right now, it gets you off track. And now you on a racetrack competing now. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't need nobody telling me what's going on in life right now. Especially, and guess what? Sometimes you guys, you can have less than somebody else. And they hate you so bad because they can't take that smile away. That little funny little smile you got. Your little sense of humor. Some of us, y'all, I get you. That's why we got to come out of hell. Hell don't need us. We laugh too much. Everybody on this broadcast, the Invisible Crown Army, we so funny. We just funny, right? But hell don't want us like that. They want to try to beat the mess out of us. They want to try to break us down. They want to try to pull us. They want to remind us. You remember you used to talk to so-and-so? Hey, listen. I don't want that. That's the best you got. We got to shut that down, you guys. Remember, this is a year of being seen. What you're going to see is your strength and also your weakness. This is when you stop looking. You're going to have to listen. You're going to have to listen to what God is telling you and encouraging you. Let me go ahead because I don't want to walk too much, right? We don't need to think about it. We need to think from it. We don't need to think about it. We need to think from it. What am I saying? You think from the end. And when you open your eyes up, you start at the beginning. Every day that work needs to be going towards the end because you done saw the end already. That go to attitude right there. Y'all see how this thing changed? I don't have no feelings when it comes down to me getting to the end. But if you interrupt me to take my ears and take my attention off where I'm going, and I look at you and you're like, Adonis or AJ, and I look like, what? If I give you that look, never mind. You absolutely right. Don't call my name no more. This is very critical, you guys. Ejection button. I don't know about an ejection button. My disconnect, it runs different. All right. I'm going to be honest with you. I love talking to my people because I know we got good hearts, but I got to teach you about the armor. Next week, I'm putting my whole little suit on a couple of weeks from now. Come March, April. Wait a minute. January, February, March. We marching. I got to put the armor on. I got to put my uniform on because I'm teaching warfare, right? This time I got to get into love. So I got to show you something how we got this thing right in one area. Wrong in another, but right in the right. Let's go ahead and let me just teach it. Let me teach it, you guys, okay? Romans 1. We touched on this before, but I want to finish it. I want to finish what I started. At the end. I want to finish what I started. We on Romans 1. Some of you, I know you got your pen and paper. I told you, don't judge me. Judge my teacher for not teaching. But now that I'm teaching myself, how dare somebody come into my path because I'm teaching myself what they failed to teach me about me. I don't want to hear no, you a king. No. Nah. King of Kings is the only King of Kings I'm looking for. The King of Kings. That's the one I'm looking at. I desire to talk to him. I desire to talk to him like Job desired, okay? Some of you scared to say that. You scared to say that? Yes, you like hearing these little stories and stuff. I ain't no, I got a lot of stories. I done heard a lot of my people's stories. I got hitters on this line. Sonya, hitter. I mean, there's so many hitters on this line, I can't even greet everybody, right? I got a skating party coming up. Y'all need to get that. Make sure, you guys, you got to get you some T-shirts and some hoodies. That's how we fund this little thing here, okay? I got bills I got to pay to make this thing work, all right? But it's also sowing into yourself. You have to put into what puts into you. I'm so serious about this. This is not made up, right? I got into an argument with somebody else, right? They was trying to tell me something. And I said, hey, you ever went to church, right? And they didn't know that I was really just kind of making them convict themselves. And I said, have they ever had a guest pastor? And they was like, yeah. And I said, did the person ever say, listen, y'all give a little offering for our guest pastor and speaker? Did you ever put something in there? Like, yeah. I said, but then why you don't do anything in regards to help this thing grow? We here doing this work. I'm not pretending with y'all. This is my life on the line. If God gonna do anything, he gonna do it for me. If he gonna get anybody, it will be me. So what am I saying? I'm full about taking this risk. I'm fully aware that I'm taking the risk right now. What did I say in that prayer? I said we had it wrong. I'm gonna prove it. Y'all want me to go deeper? I go deeper. Remember in scripture, it said he left 99 and went after the one. He left 99 and went after the one. What if I told you, you got 99 and you missing one? You missing one. You got 99 things you want to do. You got your little teeth in your mouth. You got your little eyes. You got your little eyebrows. You got your little stuff. You got your little look. You got your little stand. You got your little outside appearance, right? You didn't get one. You got two of those, right? Man, you got a little muscle, right? You got two eyes. You got two ears, right? You got everything that says you can function. And you missing one. Are you willing to give up your 99 to get your attention on this one? Who is the one? The one is Christ. The one is Christ. And Christ said him and the Father is one. So somebody's missing this one. We talked about ego, E-G-O, easing God out. How long have you done this? Okay? You going to hear about God. You need to experience God. Some of you, God is the answer. He's the one. But you don't want to let that 99 go. You done already opened up Pandora box. You done already done your little spinning on the tricks. You done already sit here and done everything underneath the sun, the moon, everything up underneath wherever. Okay, you know exactly where I'm going with this. You done seen it, been there, done that, and you still in repeat mode. Some of you watching other people's lives. That's your issue. And you push pause on yours. Every time you drift your little tail into somebody else's business, you push pause on your own life. That is unacceptable, okay? I refuse to do that. I'm going to keep moving. If I get to this promised land that I'm trying to get to over here, and I'm the only one over here, me and Gwen and Fifi, Felicia, okay? I'm telling you now, I don't know if this thing worked where I got to go back and get you when I'm getting over here because I desire better for me, okay? You should want better for you. Shame on you if you don't want to give up that 99 to go get to the 1. You would never have 100%. Some of you, I want to have, don't you want to know what 100% look like? Don't you want to know that, man, I gave 100% because that's all I know how to give. Some of you, you don't know how to give unless somebody else give you something. You know, you ain't my man, I ain't doing this. You ain't my girl when I look like. Somebody told me something, it just blew me. I know I give what I give. I'm the best. I'm the best at what I do. But at the end of the day, don't ever make me question what I do. Because when you make me question what I do, then the mirror end up popping up. And when that mirror pop up, it's enough to blind you, right? It's enough to blind you, right? Why would it blind you? Because you got to see what you do. The light is this way. Let's recap. Remember Daniel? Daniel was in the lion's den, right? The king had the signet ring. I taught my team about the signet ring. Threw him in the lion's den, right? Why? Because he wouldn't conform to what they was doing. Well, they wrote a decree for 30 days that you could not worship a human being or a foreign god. Some of you, we'll be in that lion's den. This is why we read the story about Daniel. Because we worship the foreign gods. Who is the foreign gods? Your past teachers. Hello. Hello. Your parents. Hello. This is my mama. Your mama, you grown now. Hello. Some of you, don't you know that there was an exit point that they supposed to hand you back over to God, but some of you wasn't ready? You supposed to hand some of your kids over to God, but they still at home with you? Hello. This is what we talking about. So they got in trouble. And they said, listen, he issued a decree. Throw them in the lion's den. But when Daniel got in that lion's den, he didn't put his attention on his teachers, on the leaders, on his parents, on his significant other. It was almost like, what was his parents? They was the lions. Some of you, your bestie them is your lions. This is my best girlfriend for 20, 30 years. Listen, that's a lion. Okay? It's about time you take the risk. He looked towards the light, which means your haters is behind you. But some of you, if you focus on your haters, on your holidays, on the things that get you off, don't you know these days is reminders? Don't you know that some of you play Valentine's Day with somebody that has your heart and your feelings and y'all not together today? So every year you got to be reminded about Carlos, David, Manuel, Eugene, Charlotte, Charlene, Keisha, Pamela, Pat. Y'all get where I'm going. Mike, okay? Everybody had a mic, okay? Who is he with? They with Mike. Everybody got a mic, okay? You done had, a lot of y'all done had a mic in your life, okay? A Mike or a Dave. Guarantee you done had a Mike or a Dave, okay? What am I saying? I'm saying that this is a reminder. Some of you, you're more reminded about Valentine's Day than you are about one of your loved ones that done left this earth. You probably forget your grandmama's birthday, but you want to be here for Valentine's Day and you want balloons and everything, and you can't go visit that cemetery. The one who raised you, the one that put you together, the one that read to you, the one that took you to school. Come on, y'all. What were we talking about? We talking about fiction or we talking about facts? Okay, you don't want to show no homage to those that done left on and show real love, but you don't sit here and put you a little thing down, your little string around you, and got your, and that's good. But make sure you can do it every day. You know what I mean? Not one day. Remember, Happy New Year. What Happy New Year? What Happy New Year now? At the beginning, Happy New Year. You ain't gonna tell me Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Day. Okay. The only one coming back like a thief in the night tonight will be the Lord. Okay. He's coming back like a thief in the night. Today gonna be your night. Daniel put the haters to his back, and he kept his eyes on the light. Bigger, better, greater. The next day he had to come up from up out of there. Some of you, that's just how we coming out of this situation. Just like that. We ain't focusing on what we don't have. We ain't focusing. No, some of you ain't spent a dime today, okay? You ain't bought a cookie. You ain't bought a car. You actually say that right there, the Lord is happy about. Your money is in your pocket, okay? Let's be clear about that. Because you got to put on for what you want. Do you hear me? You got to put on. Let's go to Romans. Let's get some knowledge. Let's get some motivation and education, because it goes together. Motivation and education goes together. We on Romans 1, right? Listen to this. Let's go to 25. Let's go to 24. Listen to this. Therefore, God gave them over, right? Notice, your creator gave you over. Why would God give us over? Why would God give us over? Because we're not operating as what he created. That's why. He gave us over to what we created. Okay? Like Valentine's Day. Watch this. It says, over to their sinful, meaning you're not living the life you want to live. Come on, y'all. Nobody want to be doing this. You shouldn't be putting on for 30 minutes of whatever. And this ain't even certified yet, okay? Some of you spend more time on your TikTok videos, you acting out, remembering scripts and everything, and you ain't went and applied for one movie. You ain't auditioned for not a play. You ain't auditioned for anything. If y'all want to do some work for free, won't you put together I Am My Life Coach commercial and TikTok that, okay? Maybe I will sit here and be like, man, thank y'all. That's so much love. TikTok some of my people's businesses around here. You get what I'm saying? Like, we got daycare owners. We got, we got fitness trainers. We got pound instructors. We got spin instructors. We got authors. We got real estate. Okay, we got investors. We got educated people, right? You got people from the military on deck. What's up, y'all? Are we serious about it? We could sit here and I'm talking about people lip sync everything, and we in character, but ain't applied an audition for anything. And yet you want to sit here and audition on Valentine's Day to be somebody boo and had audacity. But I tell y'all, these women is lions. Y'all them lions, okay? I'm keeping my eye on that light. Lord, blind me with that light, okay? This is why Moses came out looking all white and gray, because he looking like, I ain't looking at them. I'm like this, looking at the Lord. Lord, my eyes on you. Let's go. Y'all ready for this? Okay. Watch this. Let's go deeper. Let's get back into it. Here we go. He said, watch the drop, you guys. He gave them over to sinful desires. Desires is expectation. What you desire is what you expect. What you expect is linked to your desire. I expect to get flowers and chocolate on Valentine's Day, on this day, on that day, because this is what I expect. See, desire, that's one thing that got you in sinful behavior. Let's go, right? Let's go. Watch this. Y'all don't be making these people laugh typing this crazy stuff now. Let's be clear. If you don't like what you see, swipe to the right, okay? That's all I'm saying. Let's respect the room. Let's keep it moving. Watch this, you guys. Check this out. YouTube, what's good? How y'all doing over there? Peace and blessings. I got y'all all day. Thank y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe and tell somebody about the broadcast. Personal development. Y'all know how it is. It's real. That's it. We real. If we can't be real about it, we don't need to talk about it. Okay. So listen. It says degrading of their bodies, right? He handed them over to the desires of their heart, the thinking, to sexual impurities for the degrading of their bodies with one another. The bodies is not this. That's not that. The body is your thinking, your lifestyle, your thought, your emotions, your will. He handed them over so you could trap somebody else that none of y'all are never ready. So when you sexual with someone, you connect. And what are you doing? You're being intimate with foolishness. You're being intimate with poverty. You're being intimate with psycho, cuckoo, crazy, whatever you want to call it. Y'all get where I'm going with this, right? Y'all want me to go deeper? Y'all got this? Human, right? So he said he gave them over to this, to the impurities. That means it's not clean. What do I mean not clean? Not clean because God, the Christ not in it. The blood ain't in it. The cleanness ain't in it. So it's not going to work. I don't care about your little Valentine card. We falling out tomorrow. You can give me a Valentine card today and it's over in the morning. Do you hear what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's how it's working, right? Watch this. Let's go deeper. I got so much to give you. Let's go deeper. Watch this. With one another. See, one another. What's good for the goose is good for the gander. You mess up one, they mess up you. Bad company corrupts good character. This is the wrong time to be working on something amazing, and you want to go tap yourself in there and start complaining about, I'm by myself today, as you should be every day. You act like you're doing God a favor. You know, I'm not even with nobody. I'm at home. About time. Okay, about time. All right? Watch this. Let's go deeper. Let's go deeper, y'all. Look at this. They exchanged the truth about God. Wait. Yeah, there you go. Verse 25. They exchanged the truth about God. Told you. We ain't been taught about him. Nobody taught us about God. Who taught you about God? My grandma taught me. My uncle called me. Your grandma is resting in peace, okay? You're going to have to take a new position today. This is on you. Don't sit here and tell me the words say meditate day and night. You ain't meditated on nothing. You meditated more on Valentine's Day. You had Valentine's Day in your mind 2 weeks ago. Some of you. Love, right? That's what love is. Watch this. He says they exchanged the truth about God for a lie. Valentine's Day. That's a lie. Watch this. And worship, listen, and worship, balloons, teddy bears, cookies and candies. Y'all gonna have that type. We're going out to dinner. We're gonna dress alike, right? We're gonna dress up. Worship and serve created things. So you mean tell me, he said created things rather than the creator. Who is your creator? That's the question. Who is your creator? Because if you understood who your creator is, that's the manufacturer, then you'll understand the creation, which is you. Creator, creation. But if you worship what you created, and God ain't tell you to worship that because I created you, you can't get to transforming into a woman. Some of you just got to womanhood. I'm trying to help you with your transformation to be a wife. Once you become a wife, then you are eligible for a marriage. You don't get married and then think you're going to become a wife. The Lord has to transform you into a wife. Then you are eligible for marriage. That's through the Creator. That's not, see, and so some of us, you end up dating all the way down here. And you try to do your little thing down here. Told y'all them titles was mess you up. How you sitting in hellish places. And who gonna be down there? Not me. Not you either. Y'all better roll with me on this one. Y'all got quiet on me now. Okay, let's go. He said, rather than the creator, who's forever praised. Can everybody type amen? Tell God amen on that. He even put it in here saying amen. Ain't that something? Showing off. Watch this. Because of this, here go y'all. Listen to this. Because of this, Felicia and Nicole, God gave them over to shameful lust. There go your Valentine's Day again. Even they women exchange natural sexual relationships for unnatural ones. Meaning, it's so unnatural to do some of the stuff that some of y'all do. But you called yourself a savage. You was a savage 2 years ago when Beyonce came out. I'm a savage. You was a savage two years ago. What did you do different? Oh, it's a new song now. Now you on some other song, whatever old girl name is. But, you know, now Megan done bumped her out. Now you done jumped ships now. Watch this, you guys. In the same way, man also abandoned natural relationships with women. See what y'all did, ladies? and were inflamed with lust for one another. Men committed shameful acts with other men and received in themselves, received. Now, ladies and gentlemen, God did not say the ladies received this in themselves. It said the men received this in themselves, right? Due penalties. That means for their errors. Human error. Human error is like error, right? And that right there, that means the body start breaking down. And you start popping your lips and and you start doing what mama did. And you start dressing up like mama. Do errors, right? Furthermore, just as they did not think it was worthwhile to retain. Remember, I said restrain. God said, do not restrain. Remove the S and retrain your mind, right? Do not conform to the patterns of this world, but by the renewing, right? What we doing? We renewing our mind. But here it says, you didn't think it was worthwhile to retain the knowledge of God. Meaning, you ain't never know who taught you about God. That's all I'm trying to tell you. I would say, God, nobody taught me. Judge my teacher for not teaching me, Lord. I did not know. And I'm going to prove it. Let me move. I'm going to move it. I'm going to prove it, but I want you to stay put. Watch this, you guys. Let's go. Watch this. So it says, you didn't retain the knowledge about God. So God gave them over to depraved minds. See, your thinking. He gave you up because you think EGO, easing God out. You think you know everything. You can't tell me my mama was the pastor, my daddy, and God said, and I created you. Crazy. You still highlighting people, and you can't highlight yourself. Some of you highlight everybody but you because you ain't proud of what you done because you ain't done nothing. You ain't created nothing. So serious. So let's go ahead and cut across the field real quick. So what did he say? He gave them over to the messed up mind so that they do Happy Valentine's Day, what they ought not do. So I'm going to make sure I mark you. And I want to make sure that you do what you ought not do because you know better. But for some of us, we're going to get the alternate route today. We're coming about this foolishness because I know how to tear this thing down. I told you, a lot of stuff, people think I want to build them up. I actually come to knock you down. I come to sit here and tear it all down. They call me AJ the Wildfire because when I catch fire, I burn down everything that's purified. To purify you, I got to burn down everything that's linked to you, okay? So I don't come to build you up. I actually look to tear you down because that's an alternate route. Why not lighten up the load, okay? Let's just lighten it up. Let's send up a smoke offering to God, a fragrance offering, saying, God, listen, I'm going to burn up all this foolishness that was connected to me, these people that was connected to me, all this stuff here. It's just too much. I don't know if I got you, God. I don't know if I had you. I don't know where I lost you. They said I was saved, but that was them. I don't know if that was you. Come on, y'all. Don't act like I'm the only one that's talking like this. Do you hear what I'm saying? And do you hear what I'm saying? Y'all hear what I'm saying? Watch this. He said, they do what they ought not do. They have become filled with every kind of wickedness. Who is he talking to? Some of you, he ain't talking to me. Yes, he is. Okay? That's why you hear it. He's talking to us. And if he's not talking to us, because we the Invisible Crown Army, he's talking to the one that connects to us, that will be drawn to us. This is why this is very crucial, that we stop looking, we listen, because he's going to send some people to us, because we about to become the light. And he's signaling them to us. But when you shut people down, I ain't got time with this, I ain't got time, then God can't use you now. And he throw your butt over there with them for gnashing, gashing of teeth. Okay? So watch this. It says wickedness, evil. Y'all got that evil? Greed. Some of you so greedy. So greedy. I just want more. I just need more clarity. Greed. Here you go right here. Right? What else is it? It says full of envy, murder, strife, dissent, malice. Oh, and they are gossipers. They like to gossip. They like to slander people name. I ain't like so-and-so. I ain't one of these other little people from the Invisible Crown Army. Let's be clear. This army is so educated. It ain't nothing but master degrees and PhDs, business owners. Man, listen, don't y'all get into it with nobody on this broadcast, okay? People are in serious position. They was just missing something. They had the 99. They was missing the one. I come to bring the one. That's why we here in the Mighty Monday Meltdown. That's why we here on the battlefield. That's why we here in the huddle. And there's no big ass little U's. That's only the King of Kings. He's the only one that's come provide the piece we need to complete the puzzle. Who puzzle? Your puzzle. I got a puzzle. Everybody got a puzzle. Let's just be clear. Your puzzle is your puzzle. This is the wrong time to be hating. They only hating because you waited. I waited. When I get what I'm supposed to receive, just know I waited my time, okay? I wasn't messing with nobody. I ain't got time to be playing with nobody messing up my heritage because you got an inheritance too. God said 2 is better than 1. So you make sure you stay focused on yours. Okay? Because at the end, it's a line that's drawn. Okay? I got to press, y'all. I got to press. So let me go ahead and jump. Slanderers, God haters, right? Boastful, arrogant. Come on, y'all. They invent ways. Y'all get this? They invent ways, right? All in your DM, they invent ways to start an argument, to do evil. They invent ways to try to get you off. You know, I saw how you was looking at me. I saw how you was doing this. She sit here. She said something on my comment. I had to check her, AJ. Hey, you ain't here to check nobody but yourself. Do you hear me? Please don't mess up what God is doing. Because the only one that's going to reap them, that wrath is you. And I don't want to see nobody get burned up because they were sitting on here trying to get it right. Okay? Let's be clear. Let's not fall in a booby trap, you guys. Okay. Listen to this. They invent ways. Listen to this. They disobey their parents, your kids. Look at this. Disobey their parents. They have no understanding. Who's your teacher? Who taught you about God? He the creator. You the creation. Who told you about this? Who can we credit for this? You better not say you. Okay? Let's be clear about this part. Don't you mess up. Because some of you, your problem is you talk too much. You don't know what you don't know. That's what I went into God's presence. God, I don't know. They didn't teach me. I only did. Y'all don't laugh at me. I'm telling you, this is how I'm talking. God, they did not teach me. I only did what I knew how to do. And it's not working, right? It went like that. I'm be honest with you. I cannot lie to you guys. That's how I broke. It's in my book. You don't know what you don't know. Stop trying to act like you know everything. Some of you want to pop your lip, roll your eyes, and roll your hips, and boom, you off track again. So here you go. So it says they have no understanding, no fidelity, no love. Ooh, no love on Valentine's Day? No love. This guy talking. No mercy. Somebody could do one thing to you. I'm done with you. I'm done. You know what? This is it. Why do I put up with you? Why do you put up with you? You don't put up with you. That's the problem. If you did put up with you, that will be a better you. But it's not. But you want to blame somebody, right? So look, I got to get through this, y'all. Mercy, although they knew God, righteousness decree. You see them decrees? That's why Daniel was thrown in the lion's den because of the decrees. And he came out. Some of you still in there looking at the lions like, looking at them bills like, you know, made yourself look like a hyena or no, not a hyena. I'm sorry. Like a deer. You a deer, you know, you done got that thing all in the back, tugging it around, and you got lions looking at you like, You got 10,000 on your hip, and you carrying that for the rest of your life. That surgery, 10,000. You just, and them lions looking like, gonna bite her. Release them bills on her. Release that on her. Release that on now. You over here, God, please help me. He said, hey, you better go trade that 10,000 in. You want every surgery but my surgery. You wanted every surgery but my surgery. You didn't want the transformation. No, you wanted to do it then. You want to do what you want to do beforehand. Now you got to find me. You're going to be the old elder at the front of the church now with that big old thing with them young boys hitting on you. Now, that's going to be you sitting up there talking about the church is changing. Hey, look. They not only continue to do these very things, but also approve of those who practice Valentine's Day. This Valentine's Day, girl, what you doing? Nothing, what you doing? I don't care what you doing, okay? One thing I ain't doing is having this conversation. Don't tell me about what you did last night because then I got a witness on you, okay? I told y'all better stop being the go-to for somebody you can't go to, okay? All right. We got that one out the way. Let's hit different now. I want to hit y'all with something else real quick, man. We on fire. We on time. This the Mighty Monday Meltdown. Y'all already know what we do. Go to Luke 5. Luke 5. As I reset the room. Luke 5. As I reset the room. Luke 5. This is when I get us blessed. Now, let me put us back together. Luke 5. What's going on, everybody? It's the Mighty Monday Meltdown. My name is Adonis D. Johnson. I'm the creator of I Am My Life Coach. I'm also the author of I Am My Life Coach. It's time for a new perspective. In order to get a new perspective, we got to first identify with the old perspective. It just don't work. It don't work for me. It don't work for anybody that connects to me. We own to bigger, better, greater, right? And we're going to have to make some changes in the right now. Your power is now, and we need to make sure we focus on personal development, personal growth. Every Monday, meet the Invisible Crown Army right here, the 7 o'clock hour as we put it down. Then come on Saturdays on YouTube as well as Facebook for the Rude Awakening. So we can wake up some things like hello, wake up, hello. I got the hello. Come on, y'all. Let's close out strong. Y'all already know. Let's close out strong. Let me change the music. So y'all know when the music change, that means we changing. We changing. Music change, we change. We on Luke 5, you guys. I hope y'all following me. Please make sure you share the feed. Let's just do 5 people, right? 5 personal people. Go into your message. I know some of y'all just want to click the share at the bottom. Then nobody don't check your page anyway. Facebook controls all this stuff, okay? I need you go and message and be like, nah, you're going to get this feed today. You might not like me. You might not like my friend, but you're going to get this feed today because I need to make sure it's enough people that know that when God do it for me, I wanted them to know that things was finna happen for me. Bigger, better, greater, they should have treated me better, okay? While they was out trying to sit here and play, let me get him something for Valentine's Day. Girl, you was just talking to me 2 days ago about you need to get your rent paid and your bills due. And here it is, you sitting here, I want to make sure how you feel guilty. He got me something. You too busy trying to play this thing. Some of y'all, listen, cast it down. Some of y'all are connected to some real next level stuff. But if you stay down here on petty, I don't know what to tell you. I'm going up to prosperity. I'm on my way. And some of you go on with me. Peace and blessings on that. Let's go to Luke 5. Let me go and bust this down. Come on, y'all. Look, check this out. This is Jesus, verse 4. Luke 5, verse 4. Let's roll. When he had finished, wait. Let's go up. Here you go. Verse 2. Jesus, he saw at the water edge, there was 2 boats. Who saw this? Jesus saw this, right? He left there by the fishermen, right? Left there by the fishermen who were washing their nets, right? Some of you're washing at home. Some of you watching this feed. That's you. Watch this. He go to set up. He got into one of the boats. Come on, y'all. Invisible Crown Army. Here's where the angels come in at. Right here. Don't act like you're just going to see an angel walk up. It's going to happen on this broadcast in this time out. That's what's going to happen. Watch him for to prove it. One of them walked in, right? He ain't never seen these people. He got in one of them, one of the boats, right? One of the vessels. You control the vessel that you are in right now. That is your vessel. You control that vessel, okay? That's your vessel, all right? Watch this. He got into that vessel, the one that belongs to, say your name. So he got into the vessel with you, right? Watch this. And asked them to pull out a little from the shore. Stop right here. You see, shallow. Many of you are shallow. That means you only on shore. You on the shore. That means you come to listen, but at the end of the day, when you know what you know, you're going to get on and tell somebody, look, pull back a little bit. It's about to happen. That's what I'm trying to tell you why we the Invisible Crown Army. When God bless me, he bless you. But when he bless you, it's for the ones he's about to send to you. You got a responsibility to do. You have to manage what he's giving you. He's going to turn your life on to another new something bigger, better, and greater, higher than you ever can imagine. You better be so scared and terrified to know that this is God's doing, that he's going to send you some people. You're going to run into some people, and they got to either apologize to you. They got to look at you, and you ain't going to even understand. They looking at you like you are God because you are meant to be the God that they need to see. You are the one that God sent. God sent them to you, okay? And this the wrong time to be sitting here trying to play back, should I, God? You don't have that type of time to be talking about, should I? You've been praying, begging. That's why he kept you isolated. That's why he kept you with doubt. That's why he kept you in an isolated place in a box. That's why he told you to hold your position. He took you off the line so that you can see all the worst things that was going on. So when he put you back on, you better remember where you came from. You better remember you don't want to go back there now, do you? Now watch this. He got back in that boat. He said, pull off from the shore, right? They got off from the shore. He left the shore, right? He said he got into that boat. He pulled off. Simon, hey, asked him, pull off from the shore a little bit. Then he sat down and taught the people from the boat. See? Pull back a little bit. Because you don't need nothing jumping on you. You got to be at a distance. Didn't I tell you stop, look, and listen? You got to be able to know where you at with this thing. Color purple, you got to know how to, hey, we don't do that. What am I saying? You got to pull back a little bit, right? Now let's get this set up. When he had finished speaking, Mighty Monday Meltdown, he said to, here go your name, put out into the deep. Y'all see that? That means to let go of what was. Get your eyes off of what you don't have. Take your eyes off of that money. Take your eyes off of you ain't got no partner. Take your eyes off you ain't married. You ain't gonna never be married until you first get what God has for you. You gonna have to release the 99 in order to get the one. The one will bring that 99 back to you like a magnet. That means, but you gotta be willing to let it go. See, you gotta give up something or you gotta give something. And right now, I hope you're gonna give your attention to God right now. You got 99, but you're going to have to release the 99 just to get the one. When he give you the one, the 99 going to draw back to you like a magnet. You got it? Okay. Watch this. He said, pull out to the deep. I'm flipping the script if you don't know. This is the Mighty Monday Meltdown. I am Adonis Johnson, creator of I Am My Life Coach. And what I'm doing right now is I'm flipping the script before we get up out of here. 2 minutes and I'm done. When he pulled out, he finished, he pulled out into the deep, and he said, let down your net for a catch. What am I saying? Somebody spoke. Simon spoke and answered, Master. What is master? Master is a teacher. Christ is the teacher that's teaching you. It had to be personal. He had to get down and come and get in your situation with you. Ain't nobody got in your situation with you. So who taught you? You about to teach you. God about to use you to teach you what you've never been taught before. This could get scary, but if you ground yourself, I am my life coach, you'll be like, come on, I got this thing. Now, watch this. He says, listen to this. Master teacher, we have worked hard all night and haven't caught anything. Haven't caught anything? Some of you done got your hair fixed. You got your hair done. You done got your eyelashes, eyebrows tattooed on. You done got them sharpened. You done got your hair removals. You done got contacts. You done got your little lips done, got injections in your eyes. You done fixed everything. You done fixed your breasts. You done fixed your hips. You done fixed everything, and you're still by yourself. You're still empty. You still feel violated. You still like what you like, and ain't nothing changed. Got it? So Jesus said, and you still need more money. You've been working, some of you have been working so long that you're like, God, I just don't know how I'm supposed to. Lord says, shut your mouth. Shut your trap, because your trap has trapped you. Your trap has trapped you, okay? Because you reap what you sow. You sowing bad, so you reap bad. Watch this. Even though you speak for prosperity, when you open your eyes up, your conscious mind, your subconscious mind knows that you in poverty. So it continues to fuel poverty because your belief system. So he said, let go of what that was, and let's go deep. So here we go. We're going deeper, y'all. Let's go deeper. Verse 6. He said, but because you say so, who we talking to? We talking to higher self. We talking to higher self. See, take somebody to come in different, to give you something different. I told you one thing changes everything. I said this at the beginning. You change one thing in your life, you just change everything in your life. One thing change everything. You get rid of one person, everything open up for you. You got that part? You let go of Valentine's Day. I don't care about that day. I care about every day. And if you can't sit here and get conditioned to do the right thing the same day every day, you can't be a concern about me, then this is not even trade. This is not where it's supposed to be. I like you. I think you cool. I think you hot. I think you fine. I think you all that. But at the end of the day, if the Lord ain't blessing you, then you ain't no good to me in my kingdom. Okay? Watch this. He said, but since you said let down your net, when they had done so, this is for every last one of you. To God be the glory. He's about to add on to you. Hold your position. Watch this. When they done what he said do, they caught such a large number of fish that their nets began to break. What am I saying? It took something different in order to get something different. But you keep trying to play boyfriend, Valentine's Day, booed up. If someone come on, ooh. They pulled and the nets begins to break. He let down the net, the nets begins to break, right? They caught so many fishes, so they had to signal for their friends, their partners in other boats to come and help them. You get it? I told you, you're going to do it first. Then you're going to have to look at some people and you're going to start running into people and people going to say, how you been doing? I ain't seen you in a while. What's been going on? And you're going to be looking like, oh, well, I ain't seen you at church. You're going to look at them and be like, I am my life coach. Huh? I am my life coach. That's it. Well, we miss you. I don't miss y'all. I'm on a different mission. What if I told you God gave you a different mission? What if I told you God got a different assignment for you? What if I told you that he sold you? Because he just told Peter, look, guess what? When they got to the shores, when Peter got to shore, listen to this. Watch this, y'all. They called their friends. They filled up all their boats too. Didn't I tell you, do you want to be on a competitive track or do you want to be on a track with a destination? Because your friends, your family, your children, everybody get on with you at that point because you got it right now. Watch this. It began to get so full that the boat began to sink. That means they was being so blessed. New ideas, new things, all because I am my life coach. Came to the rescue. Watch this. Verse 8, and I'm done. When Simon and Peter saw what was going on, they fell at their knees, bow down. He says, if my people that are called by my name will humble themselves. Stop. Listen to that. Listen to that. It's a special something in that. If my people that are called by my name, here it go right here, will humble themselves. I'm not going to do it for you. That knocked me out. The Lord told me that. He says they got to humble themselves. In other words, you got to teach yourself. That's the only way to humble yourself is to teach yourself. What am I saying? I am my life coach allows you to teach what have not been taught. I could teach a person how to say no, get out of my face. I'm done. Peace. Goodbye. Okay, my goodbye and my no. My no is strong right now. I'm not going to lie to you. My no is better than my yes right now. What am I saying? I'm not afraid to use my no. Okay? Because I got too much at stake to be converting back to what was. He said, if my people that are called by my name, today you being called. Today you got your attention now? I ain't talking about no Valentine's. See, Valentine's, they gone now. I'm talking about you. He said, you've been called. I didn't say make a call. I said, you've been called by his name. And if you can get up and get over yourself, if you can let go of Valentine's Day, if you can let go of not being involved with nobody, if you can let go of funky title that God ain't even impressed with, he said, if you can humble yourself, right, and seek his face, bigger, better, greater, because that's the only one that's going to get you bigger, better, greater. Seek his face and turn from your ways. See, turn meaning I got to look this way, but I can't look both ways at the same time. So I'm the one that got to turn now. He said, then I will heal their land. Your land is your life. Your land is your life. Where we at? We on the battlefield on the time out what? On the land called your life. He said, if you can humble yourself and realize I ain't create this. You did this. You created this. And if you want to get back connected with the creator, then you're going to have to respect the creation. That's what starts today. And what happened? And what happened as I'm done? What happened as I'm done? He said, and Peter saw this transformation. He humbled himself, fell to his knees, and said, go away. Yay. Go away from me, Jesus. Hide yourself. Lord, I am, come on now, I am a sinful man. Yay. Come on, y'all. Sinful meaning I'm so busy trying to do it my way. My way just don't work. It don't work. It never worked. Valentine's Day never worked for me. It never worked for you. Okay? We was loving everything except ourselves. We wanted somebody to love us. They created a holiday. They said, I love you. I called to love you with all my heart. Hey, that's my job. Now, if you think you can love me better than me, then we got a problem. My job is to love me. Your job is to love you. Okay, and you take that Valentine and love yourself a little bit better today. But at the end of the day, I'm going with Jesus. I'm going with God. I'm going with higher self. Today, I'm done with low level. I'm done with the bottom, okay? Somebody told me water sinks to its own level. I'm so glad I got me a boat. You hear me? Because whatever level that water sinks to, I'm just rowing straight past you, okay? Get me out to the deep. I'm gone. You understand me? I'm going to the other side with you or without you. That's all I'm saying to you because he hears me. He hears me. Listen to this. They said I'm a sinful man. Told you, I am a life coach. Conviction. Stop thinking you got it all together. Stop thinking you all that. Stop thinking your outside is what going to dictate what goes on the inside. Practice don't make you perfect, but you thought you had it right. You got it wrong. Practice makes you better. It makes you better. Today, we going towards bigger, better, greater. And when Peter saw that, got on his knees, Lord, I'm a simple man, for he and all his companions, all his friends, when he got on his knees, your friends got on their knees. Your sister got on her knees. Your brother got on his knees. Your children got on their knees. Why? Because they saw you, because God was talking to you all this time. All this time, he was talking to you. And when you bowed down, they bowed down too. Come on, y'all. Stop that storm today. And I'm done. And he says, for he and his companions were astonished at the catches of fish they had taken, and so was James and John. Everybody, listen, Jesus, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, AJ. He is my chosen vessel. Come on, y'all. Don't be afraid. From now on, you will. You gonna fish for some people. So they pulled their boats up back on shore and left everything behind them. You going to another level. Everything that was is already done with. Your power is in right now. Come on, y'all. Let's get this prayer real quick. Father God, we're grateful that delayed is not denied. We recognize we got some attitudes right now. We got some debris. We got some leftovers left inside of us, God. We got some areas that we still have not conquered yet. But we recognize and we can identify. We're going to flag that area. We got some men in our life. We just ain't got over them yet, God. But we going to mark them for a minute, right? We got some females that we need to mark them, God. Woo! Yes, Lord. Mark them. And we hand them over to you, Lord. Father God, we take nothing for granted. And if we ever did, we restore right now. We ask to be restored right now. We return back to you right now for that inheritance that we are entitled to. You are the creator. We are the creation. Right now, the world rejected us. The man rejected us. The woman rejected us. Life rejected us. And they messed around and returned us back to the sender. God, you are our sender. You sent us into this world to manifest your expressions. You sent us into this world to create the desires of our heart, and we done messed around and allowed the conditions of the world to dictate what we can and cannot do. but you, God. You are the King of glory. You are the God of God. You are the Lord of lords. You are the King of kings. There's no other. We surrender, we submit, we bow down. God, we bow down and we don't bow out. Yeah. Because you still gonna use us. We got more rounds inside of us. We thank you, God, that you're covering us today in your son, Jesus Christ's name. In Jesus' name, amen. Y'all, we got 12 goals. Make sure that you confess your goals. Stay focused on your goals. Your goals is to be better. Your goals is to be bigger. Your goals is to be greater. We praying together. Some of you, this is not normal. This is so abnormal. Abnormal done became normal in your past life, and normal is abnormal. You right where you supposed to be right now. I understand there's no party, nobody calling you right now, nobody's in your DMs right now, nobody's sitting here reaching out for you. You wondering what's going on? What's going on? Bigger, better, greater is calling you, and God is shutting down any and everything that will sit here and hinder this appointment that you have with Him. Your ego is being defeated in the name of the Lord Almighty, Jesus Christ. That's our time, you guys. Peace and blessings. Thank you, guys. Make sure you share the feed. Make sure you share the feed. YouTube all day. I got to get these angles right. But y'all, I hope y'all got that message. All right. Subscribe. Thank you. What's going on, Rena D? Lisa, Shantae all day. Man, y'all already know how we got to do this, right? You already know how we got to do this. It's on us now. It's our time to make it happen. There's nobody coming to teach us. You got to teach yourself. And I don't think it's no better person to teach you than you. If I'm going to mess up any other thing, it's going to be on me now. If I'm going to mess my money up, it's going to be on me now. Okay? If I'm going to eat, it's because I'm going to be the one who cooked the food. Okay? Thank y'all. Peace out. Let me cut off YouTube. Peace out. Man, all day. Yeah. Facebook. Y'all